Today we're here with Steve Giles from Sagehouse Properties, and he's going to show us how he's fully renovated this property in just 8 weeks. So Steve, can you tell us a bit about your background and what you plan to do with this project?
Yeah, I've been in construction for 35 plus years. Sort of rose up to project director for tier 1 contractor, delivering £150 million projects. This project, what we initially want to do with it is convert it from what was a 2-bed bungalow. We wanted to convert it into a 3-bed with a master ensuite, open plan living, and fully modernise it throughout to bring it up to a really high standard to make a lovely family home.
To flip it on to reinvest into other projects then?
Yeah, we flip it. So the strategy we choose is that we're focusing on these sort of like bungalows to flip, turn it around in 8 to 10 weeks, bring it to a high standard and get it back on the market straight away.
So how did you find this deal originally then?
So I built up a relationship with a local estate agent. He knows the sort of type of properties I look for, and he got this one property through probate. He brought it to me before it went live on marketing. I put an offer in straight away, did my numbers, make sure the comparables work, make sure the deal work, put my offer in, and the offer was accepted before it went live on the market. So here we go, as you can see, standard bungalow, attached garage with front door. It's got this really peculiar sort of like narrow corridor, which just basically leads to the garden. And then there was a wall here with a small door going into the kitchen, so very old, very dated, cupboard built there. So what we're looking to do is open up this space here, open up the space into the garage to create this open plan kitchen, living and then dining, which I can show you more in details. This is what was the living room. As you can see, because we're now creating, we don't need the living room in here, we're going to create this as the master suite. The chimney breast will come out, you can see the marks on the wall. That's where the stud wall is going to be coming down, the shower enclosure, and then so the shower enclosure will be here. There'll be a cupboard stud coming out here, through to here, then back down there. So there will be a door similar position to that, which will create a utility for the kitchen to take the washing machines and the tumble dryers and all that away from the kitchen, because also with a shuttable door it will take the noise away from the living rooms and everything else like that. There will be a door created into here, which will be the entrance into the bedroom. So this will be a nice big size, nice big window aspect.
Yeah, a lot of light.
A lot of natural light coming into it, which will create this new master suite.
Excellent.
Master bedroom suite. So then, back through here, again, typically very dated bathroom. We're actually looking to get rid of the gas in here as well. We're looking to go for air source heat pumps. So the water cylinder will go, this cupboard will go, and then we'll just move this wall over slightly. So this will then create a large, nice big bath with a shower over and a nice new modern bathroom suite in there as well. Because we don't need a separate shower in here because we're going to have the shower in the ensuite, but we're still having a nice big shower over the main bath as well. So
this bedroom here is the one with the ensuite. Are these two got ensuites? Do they share this bathroom?
No, these two bedrooms will share the bathroom.
Cool.
So, but again, these nice two good sized double bedrooms. Again, what we've had to do, it did have the old tiles, polystyrene tiles on the ceilings. We scraped all them off, so that was the sanding down, scraping up, and then the reskin, take all the wallpaper off. What we have done again, what we do, good to give it that high spec finish, we've taken all the skirtings off, all the radiators will come off. We'll have nice new 120 modern skirtings to give that new modern feel to height. That's what we like to do. Anything that you see, we go for high spec finish, just to attract that extra premium, and obviously demand for sound and all that as well. Radiators are going to, all the pipe work on the radiators, that's all coming off. Part of the new plumbing, new heating system, they will all be chased into the walls and then skimmed over, so it will create that nice feeling with unsightly pipe work coming down.
It's a really good finish.
So it gives a really good finish. That's what we pride ourselves on. As you'll see at the end, anything you'll see like night fittings, we go for a brush stainless aluminium finish. So again, it gives that quality of feel and things like that. And we spend more on the decorations and all that as well, rather than just doing one. We like to look at like different colours, same colour walls and ceilings, and possibly put some feature walls and wallpaper. Yeah. We haven't done interior design in this one yet, but that's sort of like standard finish which we're good to go for. Really with that extra touch. So again, that's the other bedroom. Again, a good size. This is the non-load bearing wall, which will be coming down because the roof trusses span from external garage wall to that was the main cavity wall of the house. But because we haven't got the height here to the new room, we'd only end up with like a 2-2 ceiling because we've got to bring the floor up. That's too low. So we're actually taking the whole roof off.
Wow. So
we've taken the whole roof off. The engineers resized the timbers, so you can see on the section, to gain the extra height, and also to get the new thermal requirements for the roof insulation, and then it will sort of like slightly go into sort of like second or third course up on the eaves. But that will give us a real nice high ceiling, which will then wrap round into the open plan kitchen and all that as well, to give that really nice feel.
Can you talk a bit about the architect on how he actually designed this project for you?
So yeah, I've got a good relationship with local architect Neil Reynolds, his name is, and we came in, we met, and we did a site survey. Because I'll be honest with you, when I first got this, I was just going to do it as a fluff and buff, keep it as a 2-bed. Yeah. And I worked my numbers because I thought a quicker turnaround, I could turn that around in 6 weeks. And I thought, just lay that as you do, early morning, but light bulb, 3 o'clock in the morning, light bulb, I think, now we're wasting, because you'll see this is a really nice sized plot. And to keep it as a 2-bed, we thought it'd be a shame.
It would be.
So I spoke to Neil and I said I was worried about planning, and I thought we could get this through PD, permitted planning point. And as long as we keep the heights right, we don't increase the heights by too much, we don't charge too much, and it's about the gross volume and all that as well. This meets permitted developments rights as well, so we haven't got to go through planning. So that ticked the box for us to.
And I think as well, it's worth not extending it out. You don't need to extend it out, do you?
No, agreed.
You've got plenty enough size for your kitchen there.
Exactly.
Sitting area.
So yeah, so this will, again, to get rid of this little quirk here, we're actually extending just this little corner in here. So this will then have bifolds across here. We're going to get rid of all this wall, we're going to get rid of a lot of this bushery, or trim it right back, so we've got a nice decking area with bifolds to open up into the thing. And then on the same with the plot up here, we're just going to trim everything back. Nice sort of like new patio slabs there and there, so when you open the bifolds you've got this nice sort of like feature, because it is a south west facing sort of like garden, lots of natural light. And this is a lovely plot, which again, that's what we thought would be, get back to a 3-bed family home.
Family home. Is that what you're looking for?
That's what we're looking for, yeah.
So what was the purchase price for this property then?
So we paid 177,500. It's £177,500 for it. Took a little bit of negotiation. The vendor, they wanted it closer to 200 to start with, but we explained our position that we could move quick with cash buys, because obviously with our private investors, and we were in no chain. But it was a property through probate. Initially they didn't accept our offer. I think we went in about 170 to start with actually, and then so we then we're prepared to increase. I crunched my numbers, and so we upped our offer to 177,500. At the time there was 2 wills going around, and actually one of the brothers, they had 2 sisters, and they wanted to hold out for hire, but the brother just wanted it gone. And then they found another will where he was the sole beneficiary. Yeah. So he then got back in touch with the agent and said, yeah, I'm happy to expect Steve from Sagehouse Properties offer 177,500, because we know he's a cash buyer and he can move quick, no chain. So
below market value then?
So yeah, it's less than 10% below market value, probably about 12% below market value, from the 200 that they were initially asking for.
So what do you expect the refurb cost to be?
So with what I do a very thorough scope of works, which you can see on the tabs down here. So this project, because of the garage conversion, is coming in at 52,464 and 69 pence.
Nah, 69 pence.
Yeah. So
that's
basically,
ridiculous.
so what I do is that this is my front cover, which is financials, which shows purchase price 177,500, tax and legals was 7,100, and then renovations was 52,464, which leaves total money in was 237 and 64. Market value after the works is approximately 300k, so gross profit is just under 63,000. But then you got to think of the bills, say £300 a month for 9 months. and then the investor costs, which we borrowed 185,000, 10%, so there's another 18.5k on that. So net that all down with a conservative market value after works of 300k, net profit is approximately £44,435. We think that probably market value potentially could be more closer to 320, 315, but I always like to go on the conservative end, and we always look to try and with our investors achieve between 40 and 50k per property.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Steve, so you've completed the project now. It looks absolutely fantastic. What are your thoughts on the whole project and what went well, and was there any challenges along the way?
Yeah, we have completed, and thank you. Yeah, we are absolutely really blown away the standard of finishes we've achieved. And the key thing for me is your trades, trusting trades, looking after trades, making sure your materials are there, everything's ready for them to work when they turn up to work. Yeah, there isn't any project which doesn't go without its challenges. One example is it wasn't until we started removing the wallpaper from the walls and ceilings we didn't fully understand the conditions of the walls. We went from 3 days plastering to a week and a half, 2 weeks including evenings. Similarly with the electrics, again we didn't think we would have to rewire the property, but again for safety reasons we didn't want to leave any safety issues with it. We just bit the bullet and we just rewired it. But keeping the finger on the pulse, doing a preview of our programme, we made the decisions very quickly, so we didn't procrastinate and we just made sure that we took action and it didn't affect the programme.
Brilliant. So what are the results, what are the numbers, what are the final numbers for this project then?
So the numbers at the moment, subject to achieving the sales prices, that we purchased the property for 177,500. With stamp duty and legals, that took us to 185,000. We then, with our private investor, he gets 10% back on his money, which is 18.5k, just over 50k on the refurb costs. If we achieve the 300, we should be coming away with just over a net profit of 50k.
Brilliant. So you mentioned earlier that you've got people already knocking on the door looking to get viewings already. So have you had much interest in the property?
We have. Again, we did a bit of early marketing, so about 2-3 weeks before the property was ready, we had some CDIs done, we did some early marketing. So what we're trying to do is stack the viewings, so we've actually got viewings scheduled to start tomorrow and over into early next week.
Brilliant. So we estimated it'd be less than 10 weeks. It's actually been 8 weeks completed from start to finish.
We got it back to market in less than 8 weeks and actually finished with a day to go, including photography, and actually back live on the market. It was 9 weeks and 4 days.
Yeah. So what are your plans going forward? Are you looking to continue flipping property?
So yeah, we plan to carry on flipping properties like this. We've already got a bit of a pipeline in front of us. Actually, we've even got a direct to vendor because of the property. They drove by us doing this project a few times. They actually approached us directly. They just inherited the property through probate, and we've actually just secured a purchase with them, and that was direct to vendor. We're continuing looking to flipping properties. So again, if there's anybody watching or listening and interested in working with us, we can offer hands-off investor opportunities and similar projects to this. Or even if you're an investor looking to earn and learn, we look to project management, and I can share with the people how we from day one we have a marketing strategy. We get our scope of work schedules, we get our grant programs, and how we manage the projects. And investors, we're working with investors who want to learn and earn as they do that. Or even if there's just some mentoring and coaching, people would like to do this, saying, I've got a project, this is what I want to do. Could you look at the numbers? Can you give me a project manager's overall, on a weekly, fortnightly, monthly basis? That's the sort of things which we're looking to do. But no, I've got the bug now for property investment and particularly property flips.
Yeah.
And we're targeting to do 4 flips a year.
Nice. So if anyone wants to get in touch with yourself, if they want to either get mentored or just want to invest in hands-free, property investment, how do they get in touch with yourself?
Well, I've got Instagram is Steve Giles Property. Also, you can email me at info@sagehouse-properties.co.uk.
Well, thank you very much for letting us literally see the start and the end of this project, Steve. So if you could please like and subscribe, that'll massively help out the channel, and I'll see you next time.